Hey,
Hey,
everybody. Welcome to this week's Lotus Lounge. It's the end of June. Can you believe it? And the temperatures are rising. Actually, they're already risen. It's hot here in Arizona. And so we're touching on one of our favorite topics again. As you can already see what we're going to be touching on, collagen. The reason we're talking about this is, I mean, it's really important. It's an extremely important component for our health, much more than most of us realize. And uh, I'm going to guess a lot of you watching and that'll watch the replay later are interested in, like, you wish you could have a facelift or improve your looks, your complexion, your skin, everything. And we touched on this before, but it's extremely important. And we were reminded that we walk the talk that we do here. We Carrie and I both use the liquid collagen. And she got an amazing compliment last night at an event from some people, some ladies who were like, "Oh my gosh, your skin looks so terrific." And it reminded us that, you don't need to do facelifts. I mean, what if you could just do something that's great for you overall on a daily basis without having to have something invasive? There's risk associated with any surgery, or it's a one off. And anyway, I'm going to throw it over to Carrie and let her go through a few slides over the next few minutes. So, Carrie,
Thank you,
take it away.
Chad. You know, some people choose to have a facelift and it's the right choice for them. I don't want to discount that. I have a really good friend an old friend, who decided to get a facelift, and that was her choice.
Well,
However, that's not what we teach at our wellness spa. And there are many people who do not want to go under the knife. They don't want anything invasive. They don't want anything as costly, and they want to do things that are just naturally healthy and supportive to their bodies so that they can look and feel the best that they can feel no matter what their age is.
mhm.
Would you agree? So, collagen is definitely a part of our program. If you come to see us at Lotus Evolution's Holistic Spa, I guarantee you, in most cases, I'll bring up the benefits of collagen and why you should be taking it, even for young people, believe it or not. And so I like to say that collagen is the foundation of proactive aging. It goes hand in hand with a healthy diet and good organic functional skincare and an overall healthy lifestyle, like good sleep and exercise and reducing stress. So it is a part of a lifestyle. I want to mention, don't expect to get on a collagen supplement and, be getting like 4 hours of sleep and running through the McDonald's drive-through several
Yeah.
nights a week.
Well, and it's important to note too. I mean, probably touch on it, but not all collagens are equal. So this is what we're talking about is like as high quality as possible.
Correct. Yeah, I can't speak for all collagens. I have tried others on the market, and I have found this one to be amazing and results driven. So, why collagen is the foundation of proactive aging. Um, Let me just go to the next slide here. So, collagen is a protein, and surprisingly, collagen makes up a third of our bodies. It gives our bodies strength, structure, and mobility. And in our skin, collagen improves skin moisture, elasticity, and hydration. And it also has been shown to reduce wrinkling and roughness of the skin. But essentially, collagen is found everywhere in our bodies, and not just our skin. It's in our nails and our hair, and it's in our organs, our blood vessels. It's truly in so many areas of the body that that's why Chad said, why not do something healthy overall
Mhm.
and receive those benefits on the outside as well? And that's why our mantra is look amazing and feel amazing. Because if you don't feel amazing, or at least feel good. It doesn't matter what you look like, or at least you don't care.
Oh.
I remember before I moved here to Arizona, I felt bad on a daily basis. And I will tell you, I did not care what I looked like.
Well, and a lot of the stuff that's on here on this list, I mean, we can both perceive. I'll speak for myself. You know, it's all accurate. You know, give it enough time, be consistent, and yeah, my nails are much stronger. Yeah, no, I shaved my head, but my hair is softer. Actually, we both have some minor hair growth. Eyes are clearer. Um, skin condition on my hands is much better. It's a chronic thing that you cannot get rid of. It's not contagious, but it across the board, yeah, we have experienced the benefits listed on here. So
Absolutely.
mhm.
And collagen begins to decline by age 30.
Oh my gosh, that's going to happen to you soon.
I know. I think I'm going to be 29 again this year, August 5th.
Sure.
The reason I say age 30 is when I was in aesthetic school, that's what we were taught. Collagen begins to decline by this decade. But now you're hearing more collagen declines in like your mid 20s. And this is truly due to lifestyle and the modern living of our world. It's due to high levels of oxidative stress, because back 20 years ago, we never ever said somebody in their 20s is declining collagen.
Yeah.
So I like to say, or at least remind people the factors that contribute to the decline. And that's, I mean, of course, there's always genes. You know, you got some people are just gifted with good genes, and they don't know better to protect those genes.
But there are a lot of men and women that age is on their side up until approaching 30, and then, you know, with our lifestyles, I mean, we've all seen people we know where it's like the corner is turned quickly, and they look much older quickly.
Yes, because I say inevitably we all age, but at what rate? And that is really dictated by lifestyle. In case that you can't read it, genes, diet, mental emotional stress, exposure to toxins, nutrient deficiencies, etc. So that is why I'm proud to introduce True Science Liquid Collagen.
Okay. Which, by the way, we should mention, I don't know if you have a slide on it, but this just won a major international award, and so that's a big deal. It's a very big deal. A Stevie Award, International Business Award, and also like a People's Choice along with that. So.
Oh, I don't have a slide on that.
No, but we just mentioned it.
Well, how about we post it?
Yeah.
In the next few days, we post that so people can see that. What makes our True Science Liquid Collagen so special is, one, it's a liquid. It's not a powder. It contains the gold standard of collagen, which are marine collagen peptides. It's hydrolyzed within a liquid, meaning that it's already pre-digested so your body can better absorb it. And of course, utilizing wild sustainable fish. People ask me this all the time. So it's in a liquid form, and it's obviously packaged in a dark glass bottle to protect from degradation. And our collagen does three things. First, it is an activator. So it's a nutrigenomic, like everything else in the LifeVantage product realm. But it's a nutrigenomic. So it actually activates the fibroblast cells to produce more collagen, because collagen comes from very specific types of cells, which are called fibroblasts. It also replenishes and acts as a supplement in addition. So not only does it activate, which that's a
Big,
big
big
difference.
difference, big differentiating factor. Yeah.
Right. But it also replenishes with hydrolyzed marine
Mhm.
collagen peptides. And it
Kind of.
maintains our existing collagen. Yeah, 10 different peptides, not just one or two, 10. And that is why we can say it does so many different things, because there are different types of collagen that have an affinity for different areas of our bodies.
Mhm.
So when we can say there's 10 different types of collagen, that's huge. It also maintains our existing collagen with antioxidants. Um, and there's also a high level of vitamin C, which a lot of people do know that vitamin C is a precursor to collagen production. So without vitamin C, there's no collagen.
Mhm.
Um, and of course, not just what it does and what's in it, but what's not in it is also equally important. There's no refined sugars, there's no artificial sweeteners. And I
Mhm.
do have to say that I am shocked that wellness companies still continue to use artificial sweeteners.
Yeah.
Because a colleague of ours just mentioned this, that the collagen she's taking has an artificial sweetener. And I'm like, oh my gosh, who buys that? Um,
This one has berry extracts for berry and apple extract for juice, little juice for flavor, and it's all natural and good for you. So
and if you want a liquid collagen and you don't know what's on the market, you may say, okay, you know, weighing out the pros and cons, I'd rather take the collagen than not.
mhm.
But it just shocks me that companies still put that
Yeah.
in their products. Obviously, non-GMO, which is very important to me, and I know it's important to a lot of people. Do you have anything else to add, Chad?
Well, I mean, the one thing, there's the 10 different brain peptides on type 18. There's that recent Duke study very new study that just came out from Duke University that type 8, I believe it's type 18 is, which is one of these is, very possibly helps inhibit cancer cells, which is another huge deal. So anyway, that's good tidbit. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on.
Yes, thank you for mentioning that. That is, I
There's a lot
forgot.
of there is a lot of recent information too that's been coming out. I mean, the collagen's only been on the market for right at a year, and there's a lot of studies out that are just fantastic, and new stuff is coming out fairly regularly. So that's just a very recent one. So
Okay, so now we'll get into
mm-hmm.
visuals. Real people, real results. So the following pictures that we're going to share with you were done as part of a study
Mm-hmm.
by the company. These are real people. Some of
Yeah.
them we know personally,
Yeah.
who have had real results with True Science Liquid Collagen. And we just want to share some of these before and after pics because they're really incredible.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I tell all my clients, friends, family, whoever gets started with the collagen, it's really important to take a before photo
Mm-hmm.
because sometimes those visuals on the surface are so subtle you'll never notice it.
Yeah.
But a
And the
picture,
pictures often don't do it justice either. So, we can point out some things, but people may not always be able to see it as totally well on the screen. But I mean, trust us, we've met a lot of these people, and these pictures are actually they're months old now, and a lot of these people look better now
exactly.
than these pictures. So, given
And
what,
I think our audience is going to be able to see the pictures
Mhm.
pretty well. Okay, so here's the first picture, results seen in dull skin and crepey neck.
Mhm.
This absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
The woman on the right, that was after 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
And look at the dullness and the droopiness of her skin. And the second photo, it doesn't even look like the same woman.
But I
Although
mean,
you can tell
this
it
is
is.
this is also a good example of people may be, oh, that's photoshopped or something because the eyes are different. No, her eyes are clearer.
Yep, you see it in the eyes with
A lot of collagen.
everybody.
Mhm.
Look at her eyes.
Yeah. They're
That's
just clearer.
incredible.
They didn't change color. They're clearer.
I have clients all the time ask me about what I can do for their crepey skin or loose skin on their neck
Hmm.
all the time. Now, from an aesthetic type of viewpoint perspective, doing something topically, I and every esthetician may tell you something different, but I turn to our bioadaptive microcurrent treatment, which is actually tightening to the skin and the muscle underneath. So
Hmm.
it's basically like a workout um, for your muscles and your skin, and um, it like people love it because they can actually feel a difference.
Hmm.
However, what if they combine that with the collagen?
Yeah. And everybody's going to be a little different, you know. But so everybody has different results, different timelines. We found that the collagen tends to go to your parts of your body where it's needed the most. Um, so everybody's got their own little timeline. But here's the thing too: it's like your body needs this, and we're extremely lacking in it. I mean, our bodies probably become like functionally deficient in it. We're able to just do with enough. Um, but the point being is, people are going to have different results. But I mean, a lot of people have these results, and it's amazing. I mean, and you can't tell me she doesn't feel more confident, feel better. Um, that's a big quality of life improvement without surgery, and it's ongoing. You're getting the benefits of the nutrients, and regular consistently, which is helping more than just this. It's helping everything. So.
Well, and I'm glad you mentioned timelines,
Mhm.
Chad, because yeah, not everyone is going to have such a quick result.
Mhm.
Like you said, the collagen goes where it's needed initially. Your body's very intelligent. It utilizes the collagen where it's most efficient.
Yeah. And they go to digestive tracts. Uh,
Blood vessels.
yeah, where your
But
body's saying, "I need it now," most. Yeah. So anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
oh, no, no, no. I'm going to go to the next slide.
Hmm.
Here you can see results seen in eyes and crow's feet.
Hmm.
So if you look closely, this is in 30 days as well. You can see, I don't know if you can see my cursor here. I'm pointing out um, the crow's feet, the fine lines, and how over time they just improve, improve, improve. So
Yeah.
especially this last picture.
I don't think your cursor is going to show up on.
Oh,
Oh, it's just a share screen. So yeah.
okay. This woman here,
On which side?
on the right,
All right. Yeah.
after 60 days, look at
Hmm.
her eyelid.
Hmm.
And it was funny last night. I was texting my mom, and she said that her eyelids were lifted
Wow.
and showed improvement.
And that's
About a month,
less than a month.
less than a month.
Yeah.
Wow.
And your
Yeah, because
mom.
that was June
Yeah.
4th. Oh, no, no, no. It must have been like the second week of June
Yeah.
she got started.
Yeah. No, it's. I mean, she just started this month. We're not even out of June yet. So that's amazing.
But
Great.
I have to mention real quick, Chad, that people who are who have keen body awareness tend to notice the subtleties
Hmm.
and the results more so than people who are out of touch with their bodies.
Hmm.
Body awareness is it's really a real thing.
Yeah.
And I learned this when I was practicing colon hydrotherapy that some people, and
Sure.
I'm not going to
Listen.
give examples because it's a totally different topic, but they have zero body awareness. So to be in touch with what's going on is really foreign to them.
Yeah. Well, totally different topics, but I mean, your mom's been on less than a month. My mom's been on it for a few months now, and her mobility is much better. So there's off-topic things that are much other benefits we're not even touching on yet. So.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Okay. And we can't forget the men.
Yep.
Um, I don't know when
I'm one.
Yeah, but you never took a before picture.
No, I know. Yeah, that's and once again, emphasis: take it before and after. Yeah,
You must take it.
before and afters at different stages. So
Yeah, or different areas of your body that you want
Mhm.
to see the results.
Yeah,
I was most wowed by the gentleman on the right, the upper hand right
yeah.
corner there. I was like, wow, is that even the same person?
Hmm.
I think he got a haircut.
Yeah. Now, I mean, of course, it's so different. I mean, his profile might be off just a little bit, but not that much. I mean, it's just that big of a difference. Yeah. But all the gentlemen, you definitely see improvement. And then, I mean, the picture on the right of the legs, I mean, that's like one of the big ones that makes you go, wow. Um,
That's after that. Actually, that's Maria's legs.
oh, yeah, that's right. Well, we don't need to tell who's who, but
No one knows who Maria is,
yeah,
honey.
but yeah, I know. But,
I'm not saying last names.
but it is amazing. It's absolutely, I mean, it's a shot. Yeah, it's real. These are not Photoshop. These are not gimmicks. These are real people we've met who have, testify that these are them. These are their photos, and it's just amazing. It's mind blowing.
And there I am.
Yay.
So this is after 90 days of being on the collagen. What I noticed the most is that in this photo, the before photo,
Hmm.
I'm definitely showing signs of inflammation, and
Hmm.
my face looks puffy.
Hmm.
Um, then on the right side, my skin tone is even off. Again, the eyes, it's always the eyes. The eyes are brighter, the skin is brighter. You can
Hmm.
definitely tell I have a lot more suppleness. My hair is shinier. I mean, those are some of the things I noticed right off the bat. Now, would I have noticed that without the before picture? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, because you know, some things are quick, others are a little more gradual, and it's like I said it, like with my nephew. I mean, everybody can notice this. If you go see your nephews or nieces or friends' kids or pets somebody else's pets that you don't see all the time, you notice the differences. But if you're around it every day, it's much more gradual.
Hmm. Yeah.
So it's less obvious unless it's something very big. There are some people we've heard some amazing stories on some major differences with some things we won't get into, but the gradual aspect can throw people. So that's why a before and after picture is so much better because you will, along with activation body and take better diet, better lifestyle, you do you know you start to get used to feeling better, and sometimes you forget how poor you felt before, and so your norm changes.
Hmm.
And if people lose perspective of that, then they lose consistency or their faith in anything's really happening. Then they're just going to fall back into old routines and issues and all that. So and that's part of why these before and after pictures are so helpful.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
For myself, I felt it more within
Hmm.
um, when I was getting started with the collagen. Um, and that was amazing what I was feeling within, but what was happening on the outside, I really needed that,
Hmm.
perspective, like you're saying, like the before and after. And um, it's very, very helpful to keep you on track.
Yeah,
Like you said, you know, the inconsistency is,
yeah, and we've known people that have been inconsistent, and they're like, "Oh, I'm not sure what's going," and it's however they're inconsistent. They're consistently inconsistent with everything. A lot of people are. I
Mhm.
I've been guilty of it as well. Um, and guilty is a strong term. I'm not going to put it on everybody else, but you do, if you really want to change, and it doesn't have to be that hard. It's just be more consistent, So
And so the question becomes, what can true science liquid collagen do for you? And then it lists some things here. I don't know if you can see it: tissue
Mhm.
repair, rebuilding of hair and nails, wrinkle repair, joint pain, bone health, heart health, muscle mass, brain health, weight loss, gut health, smoother skin. A lot of people do not associate collagen with weight loss,
No,
but I experienced
you
that,
experienced it, yeah. Um,
surprisingly.
because once again, I think a lot of people don't realize I didn't. 1 year ago today, I would not have known what I know now, obviously. But I just wish I had the knowledge and this type of product back like when I was competitively running and been consistent with it. I mean, so many injuries and illnesses and everything, but that's a different topic anyway. But I mean, going to some of this, the joint pain, et cetera, et cetera. All these are accurate. Your body needs that much collagen, and the collagen, a lot of the collagens on the market. If we ask people if they're taking something, oh, I am. It's like, do you notice anything? No. Yeah, well, I'm not sure. It's a big difference. So if somebody's getting the tub of powdered collagen or another type of liquid that's the efficacy isn't as potent. They may not notice as much. They might be they're getting some benefits, but not as much as you can get. Your body really needs a lot more than we realize. And it's the bioavailability of this is tremendous. So I mean, there's a lot of things listed on here, but it's all true, which is astounding. It's fabulous, And people have heard me say before, there's two things I won't do without. Obviously, here's one of two. The other being the Protandim and NRF2. Then they go hand in hand. In a very strong partnership. So.
Yeah, me the same. It's
Mhm.
collagen and the nerve too. I really like the probiotic though, I must say.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, what can it do for you? And if you have questions, you can contact us. This is our website, lotusevolutions.com at the top. The link in the middle is actually our site right to the collagen. So if you're someone who makes a decision, you don't sit on decisions, you're not like, yeah, you're just going to go do it. That's how you do it. And then, of course, if you have questions, type those questions, evolve yourself at lotusevolutions.com. Also listed our number and direct message us on Facebook. That's another way.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. No, that's great. I mean, we were a little longer this week than we usually try to shoot for, but there's a lot of information in here. We thought it was important. Share this with people you care about too. I mean, we spent a few months on this product and some others, to make sure we liked it. We loved it before we started sharing with friends and family. And it's it's improving the quality of life for some people we know, ourselves included. And so, even if you're not interested, you think of somebody, if you know somebody that can benefit, do what you can to help them. Pay it forward for some other people. So share info. It's a big deal. So
absolutely. And one more thing, you can always come visit me at Lotus Evolutions Holistic Spa if you're local in Arizona.
Yeah, well, in Maricopa or nearby.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Until next week, everyone have a wonderful week, and we'll
Happy
see.
Independence Day. Enjoy.
Oh yeah! Happy Independence Day! Woohoo!